My name is Chase, and today I'm going to be taking this and turning it into this by adding these butcher block floating shelves. This is what I'm pulling out today. These are the wood pieces I'm going to be using, and I have the measurements I need to cut out. I don't have enough to do it horizontally. I'm going to cut all these, in a way that the end grain will be showing. I'm just doing with what I got wood-wise. And then I got some really hard, heavy-duty brackets I'm gonna put up. So blah, 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 blah. Let's get started. What I have now is a bunch of slabs here. I got one on the table too. I need 34 by 13, 3 of them. I'm thinking take the big ones and just attach some smaller ones to it, just glue it on. These pretty rounded, the corners. So I'm thinking ripping it down and then really sanding it well and gluing it together. I don't know how to glue this. So you really want some pressure when you're gluing stuff, and that's all I have. Fudge nugget. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all prepped until I need to clamp it. I might have to go buy clamps that are long enough to do this because I don't know how else I can do it. Next step is I'm gonna get them prepped. I'm gonna get them ripped down so they have a nice square edge to clamp to. Okay, I'm gonna close up shop. See if I can go to look at some clamps, because I am struggling with this whole what to do. So. I need to fill this gap right here in this cabinet. I have this to do that with. So, new mistake. I made it to the length that the cabinet is. Where the brick is, on the bottom of the cabinet, there's some grout sticking up, so I can go shorter with this and not really worry about the total dimensions, just because this is just a thing to screw to. I have to cut the rest of these. I have to cut the length of them. So this one is a little longer, and I noticed more warping in the bigger piece. So I'm actually going to cut the 11 inches off the bigger piece and see how bad the board looks afterwards. More warping on this side than this side. Okay, so I put the shelf up and I measured out the gap. So shelf is square against the wall here, but then this is where it meets the cabinet. This was touching and it kind of comes off like this. So I measured this gap, and now what I need to do is transfer that here. So I need to measure out how far, draw a line, cut it, and go fit it again. The other challenge I need to get through is at the end of the cabinet there's a little notch, and so I need to probably notch out the shelf to make it fit nice. That's pretty good, huh? All three of them stacked up. Different depths, but look at that. Freaking awesome. So now I just need to cut the total length. So I'm a little disappointed. It was almost perfect. That's like, it's like a 16th or an 8th. I can sand this, and you know what? It's actually angled a little bit. Down here, it's less than up here. So I can sand it by like clamping these together, and then, that's what I'll probably do. I'll clamp these together, and I'll sand it until it's where I want it. Somewhere, I have a stud finder. I'm going to go in and check for if we have 2 studs per shelf. Because my plan is 2 studs with these brackets on them per shelf. And then on the side, I'm going to screw in from the cabinet. So it has 2 points of anchor, and then I slide it on. Oh, shit. I didn't think about this, but if I slide it on, how big can you make your caulking gap? Let me explain what's going on. Let me show you. I have a whiteboard. If we're looking down on the shelf, here's the wall, and here's the cabinet. It kind of looks like that. There's a little bump out where it's a trim piece. So if I put the shelf in, now there's going to be, all this is going to be a gap. This is the top of the shelf. You think I should fill that with caulking? The problem is, I have these brackets that the shelf needs to slide onto. So if I notch out the shelf, I can't slide it on and then fit it into this little specialty area right here. It has to go straight. I need to think about this. I need to think about what the best option is. Either way, I need to slide the cabinets or the shelves in. So I have to put these brackets in, drill out the holes in the shelf, and slide them on where they would go. I got this one in as a test piece, really. I was able to figure out if everything I was going to do was going to work. So this one's in. I now need to find the studs again and cut in to the drywall so I can get straight to the wood. If I can get to the wood, it's going to be a more secure mount, and like drywall will actually crush under load. So if you go straight to the wood, it's going to be more secure. You see that nail right there? Look at where the hole is. What are the odds I open up a hole exactly where? So I'm gonna have to move it over this way or this way just a little bit to make it where, because it doesn't work that way. There we go. Time for some wood filling. I need to sand them and then stain them, and then I'm done for the night. It's getting late, so I'm gonna go inside and go to bed. As you can see, these three are stained. Hot dog, that's it. It is a new day for me, and today is clear coat day. Basically, I'm just gonna lay these out. I'm gonna clear coat them. I'm gonna use a torch to gently go over the surface to pop any bubbles before it hardens. And I'm just gonna brush this stuff on and then leave for 3 to 4 hours. Just go do some errands, come back, check it, sand it, add a second coat. If it all goes well, I can install these on Monday. from the last time I did this, I didn't worry too much about the first coat. You brush it on, you're gonna sand it, and the look, it's satin anyway, so you're not gonna see a lot of imperfections like gloss would. I don't like gloss for that reason, it's just harder. And as a parent and someone that doesn't have a lot of time, easier is better. So I go satin. Okay, that's it. And also, this is my attempt at trying to seal the brush, so I don't need to clean it. We'll see if it works. Let's see how this turned out. I'm checking this out with you so we can kind of see. It's just a wee bit tacky. A wee bit. It's just a little tacky. I don't know what I can do with this. I mean, I can try and add another coat, but really I was supposed to sand it, but I think it's gonna be too tacky to sand it. I was supposed to be ready. Yeah, it's like tacky. I can't do anything with this. I could add another coat and leave it for the day and maybe come back tomorrow. I need to do something with my time. I don't think it's beneficial to sand it because it's just gonna beat up on the sandpaper unless it's hard. So I think if I can coat it again and then wait until Monday and maybe sand and then coat a third time. Not really what I wanted to do, but let's make it happen. So there's definitely some roughness to these. So I'm gonna be sanding them all, adding one thin layer of clear coat, and then I'll be done. So after all of that heartache, not really heartache, but it was a pain, we're done. This was a lot more, not necessarily challenging, but took a lot more time than I thought it would. So I am thankful that it's done. It looks good. It's not perfect, but it's good. I like it. I think it's exactly what is needed for this space. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was fun. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. I'm still learning with this YouTube thing, so if you guys have any ideas on how I can make these better, these videos, anything I missed, anything that you were confused about, please comment so I can learn for next time.